Go away, third person. I will never ever see you again. Unless we gotta find a way to get this movie fixed. If if we could get rid of so many bad evil flaws here and there about the film. If you know what I mean. And the only way I could get rid of these evil flaws of hell is doing a top 10 list that nobody has never done before. So you better beware, you evil third person movie of hell. I'm gonna do my top 5 list of so many things that we gotta get rid of. So many flaws to be found in this movie. Oh, anyway, hi ladies and dudes, this is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka Boobop187. This is my review for a day, and today's review, ladies and dudes, I'm sorry I haven't done a top 5 list for a while, but to tell you the truth is, I decided to do one right away before I return to my YouTube videos and rewatch all my videos all over again. Because coming really soon in July, I gotta do my top 10 best videos that I did so far in the year of 2017. But I still have a long way to go until I make up a decision of which videos do I like the best. But anyway, I decided to do a top 5 list for all of you, and this top 5 list is going to be pretty darn interesting. If you guys remember that evil movie of hell called Third Person, one of the worst Liam Neeson films of all time. And I was thinking to myself, how about there are so many things here and there we gotta get rid of? You know, something that's already bad to the film. And maybe this is the reason why the Third Person deserves to be one of the worst films of all time, starting in the year 2013 or 2014. Well, whichever year it came out, anyway. So, for my top 5 list for today is the top 5 most important things of what we need to get rid from the movie of Third Person. This is a really, really hard title to write down, but I did the best I could for it. And there's a lot of things that we gotta get rid of for that terrible movie of Third Person. You know, plot holes that makes no sense, or a love couple I really hate, or there's so many flaws to be found from these people who made this movie really darn bad, if you know what I mean. So, anyway, without further ado, ladies and dudes, here is my top 5 of what the heck we gotta get rid from the movie of Third Person. And I only picked 5 most important reasons we got to get rid of. And then, you know, as for the things we'll keep is the original cast and the score, the cinematography, and also the storylines that came from Julian Scott. And also, ladies and dudes, if you guys haven't seen my movie review of Third Person, please don't watch this video before you see the, well, go watch my movie review first, then come back and watch this video. Well, you guys get the story. Let's head on to my list. And yeah, I gotta use this shade of flashlight because it's still the early morning, if you know what I mean. So let's get on to my list. Coming at number 5, one of the most important things that we gotta get rid of for Third Person is a very confusing storyline. And yes, ladies and dudes, I will admit, Third Person deserves to be one of the most confusing movies of all time. And I have no idea what the heck that idiot Paul Haggis was thinking of making a story that's so darn confusing for all 3 love couples and all 3 places, and for these storylines, one is good, the other's decent, and the other's bad. And we have no idea what the heck these characters have in common, or what kind of plot holes or plot twists that was into the film that is so darn confusing. And I know that guy wants to make a mystery movie. You know, we gotta solve the clues, we gotta be private detectives, and try to solve a freaking mystery. It seems that Paul Haggis did not do a good job of making a movie that involves mystery. So I can't find any mystery parts about the film, to tell you the truth. It's really hard for me to explain. So yeah, the confusing storyline is a number 5 most important thing we gotta get rid of. Um, for number 4 has to go to Michael's smoking habits. Oh, does anybody remember some of the scenes here and there where we did see Liam Neeson playing the character of Michael? He smoked a lot of terrible cigarettes, and I think those cigarettes are really messing up his head and his body and all that stuff. You know, for making him such a dumb, idiot, stupid character. Well, that's what happens when you smoke cigarettes. You're going to start to become dumb, stupid, useless, and most of all, you're nothing but a weak link. Um, I wish Paul Haggis should have thought of a better idea for Liam Neeson's character. Not smoking cigarettes at all, but just use a frickin' toothpick for goodness sakes. Since Liam Neeson did quit smoking a long time ago, so around the 90s area, and he to start to become a toothpick lover, and he loves toothpicks so darn much. So for right now, just give Liam Neeson a frickin' toothpick in the film and not a stupid pathetic cigarette, because we don't want anything bad happening to his health. You know, like dying from cancer, heart disease, or so many bad stuff when people are smoking evil tobacco. That's not a good thing at all. So the cigarette thing we gotta get rid of. And that deserves to be at number 4. Coming at number 3 has to go. We gotta get rid of Olivia Wilde's character as Anna Barnes. As we all know, that Anna Barnes deserves to be one of the worst movie characters I have ever seen in movie history. I mean, this woman has a very terrible storyline. She has an awful personality, a worse attitude, and to tell you the truth is, I don't think this Anna woman is no mistress at all. She is nothing but a dumb A-word whore. And she did a whole lot of whore things in this movie, and I hate movies that involves a whore. I mean, she did a whole lot of whore things in this film. Like, she likes to take off her clothes in public, or I think she likes to dance in a bar with women. What if she's a lesbian? That'll be a terrible thing to the story. What happens if she became a lesbian? Ugh, that makes me sick and throw up. But I know the biggest problem about Anna Barnes is truly that she had a secret affair with this elderly dude. Some elderly dude that she knows of, and she slept with him. I mean, what the heck is Paul Haggis thinking, putting Olivia Wilde as this very terrible character who is no mistress of Michael, but nothing but a dumb A-word whore who did dumb A-word things? Yeah, I think we've got to get rid of this character, if you know what I mean. She's just a sick, twisted whore who did so many whore things. And I'll never forgive her for having that stupid relationship with Michael. And yeah, Olivia Wilde, we gotta get rid of her becoming Anna Barnes. It deserves to be at number 3. And surprisingly, at number 2 is we gotta get rid of so many oh heck no moments to be found between Michael and Anna. As we all know that Michael and Anna has the worst storyline of all time, because this storyline is so darn awful and one of the worst things that I will never forget in movie history. I mean, these two love couples have nothing in common. All they're doing is fooling around, doing bad, terrible things here and there, and adding so many oh heck no moments that will make me sick and throw up. Yeah, I really hate this love couple to death, and I'll never forget those 2 oh heck no moments that I did found in this movie. One is that terrible sex scene where Michael decided to have sex with Anna in his hotel suite and doing a lot of bad, awful things here and there. And also that stupid nudity scene where Anna's going to take off her robe and show Michael her naked body while he's at the front side of the hotel door suite, if you know what I mean. So yeah, we gotta get rid of those oh heck no moments, and they gotta be destroyed right away. So yeah, those oh heck no moments deserves to be at number 2. And finally, my number 1 most biggest thing that we gotta get rid of the most for third person, and this number 1 spot will surprise you. So for number 1 of the most important thing we gotta get rid of the most for the movie of third person is definitely the director, Paul Haggis. I think Paul Haggis is truly the worst choice ever to be the director and screenwriter to make up a stupid story and making a dumb A-word movie that we will never forget in movie history. This guy has no idea what the heck he wants to direct. And he made the worst of the worst. So yeah, we gotta get rid of Paul Haggis. And we gotta get rid of his dumb decisions for the film. And I was thinking to myself, if we could find one good director who could fit perfectly for third person, I'm not sure about the mystery thing, but try to find a way to get Liam Neeson's character fixed. You know, try to give him a better storyline, give him a much better love interest, and maybe that way the movie would have done better. I was thinking maybe Richard Curtis might have been a much better choice for third person. I think Richard Curtis knows how to direct a film pretty well. Since I only saw Love Actually 2, Red Nose Day actually. He knows how to connect with the actors and actresses pretty well and tell them what to do. And most of all, I'm glad he had a good connection with the old gray mind Liam Neeson. Maybe Liam Neeson should have thought about working with Richard Curtis, because he's one of the best directors out there who knows how to make up a good story and make up good character development and chemistry for all types of characters that he works so hard for. So yeah, I think Richard Curtis would have been a much better choice for third person. I'm not sure about the mystery part, but I think the character development and chemistry is the only thing that's missing for the third person film, if you know what I mean. So yeah, get rid of Paul Haggis. I think that will be a much better choice of, you know, some important thing that we gotta get rid of for the third person movie. Since this guy doesn't know how to direct or doesn't know how to write a good story, he doesn't know how to make good character development and chemistry for the characters or working with the actors and actresses and all that stuff. So yeah, getting rid of Paul Haggis for good deserves to be the number 1 most important thing we gotta get rid of the most for the movie of third person. And that's my whole entire top 5 list of the most important things that we gotta get rid of for the movie of third person. So, that is my list for today. And tell me, ladies and dudes, what do you think of my brand new top 5 list that nobody has never done before? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you think it's pretty decent? Or do you have a very most important thing that we gotta get rid of for that terrible movie of third person? One of the worst Liam Neeson films of all time. Well, whichever it is, leave a comment there and let me know. And join me on July for my top 10 best videos that I did so far in the year of 2017. And I can't wait to do that top 10 list for all of you. So be prepared for my next videos to come, and I'll see you all later. Sayonara.